Hey, don't scare me like that.
Is something wrong?
Well, it's a full moon tonight. You noticed it too, didn't you, Senpai? Jeez, I'm starting to feel like a workaholic. Oh no, did something?
We don't know anything for sure. However, we can't find Aigis.
Huh. Where would she have gone?
I sensed a persona, but it quickly disappeared. And soon after that, I couldn't detect Aigis' presence.
Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't sensed any of their members, but we can't be positive.
I've confirmed Aigis' location. She's on the Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on there.
Aigis!
Is she alright?
I'm sorry. I remember everything. Who I am. Who he is. I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
What happened?
There's no need for you to apologize. You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
I knew you were suspicious.
Aigis!
What's going on? It's all my fault.
Akihiko, wait. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Tell us. Who are you? What are you?
I'm the same as the beings you call shadows. You're a shadow? I'm the embodiment of all shadows. The Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
Okay. Hold on, before we go any further from this, I actually wrote down notes. So, I was looking through the video where Ikutsuki betrayed us, and he talked about, he said the lines, death will bring about the fall, and that the fall will be orchestrated by the prince to become king. And, well, we know now that Ryoji is Pharaoh's, who is also known as Death. So, basically, he is the one we have to defeat. He is what he's calling the Appriser. He is the prince.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The frightening truth about myself and shadows. It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about shadows?
Yes. Shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being.
Maternal being.
She will begin to awaken as she is drawn to me. The Appriser.
You're the Appriser?
What is this maternal being?
She is a great entity. There is no comparable word in your language for her.
Okay. If you say that.
10 years ago, a man collected a great number of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke in an incomplete state. Not long after, I fell to Aegis, as she did to me.
Aegis? Is that true, Ryoji?
She knew she could not defeat me. So in an act of desperation, she sealed me within a child who happened to be standing nearby. That child grew up, carrying me inside him. And by a twist of fate, he later returned here as a transfer student.
You mean a baby?
You mean...
Yes, I lived inside him.
Wait, me?
His special persona awakened, as did the 12 shadows, all in order to become one with me.
Okay, so in that opening scene when Orpheus was killing that big shadow at the beginning, and then some crazy thing came out of him, that was death.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside him?
You don't have to say it like that, dude.
None of this makes sense.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. There's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
He appears to be exhausted. Let's let him rest. We have Aegis to attend to as well. We'll continue our talk later.
Wait, it was Pharaoh's all along? Oh man. Ooh, that was a different full moon. Kinda nice actually, not having to fight for once. And well, I guess Ryoji's gone.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Okay.
All right then, I'll see you later.
I love it when she just walks into a room like that. And everyone just turns to look at her.
Ryoji.
Is everyone present?
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, there's more I have to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Yes, there are many questions we need answered. To begin with, you said shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being.
Yes, I want to know more about this maternal being.
Please elaborate on this.
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Nyx. Okay.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Never heard of her.
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death to this world. If she is awakened, darkness will once again cover the land and all life will vanish.
You mean everyone will die?
Well, doesn't she have some kind of counterpart? One that represents life?
All life will vanish? Then that must mean...
Even shadows. Oh. Oh.
the fall.
So the fall is basically the extinction of mankind.
But it's still possible to keep it from happening, right?
Basically,
What?
you're saying we have to defeat something that is higher than a god.
There's no way to prevent it?
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for? Are you saying it's for certain?
Yes. You heard the bell. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of death. My existence is the affirmation of the fall.
Alright. I mean, if Nyx is like sort of equivalent to a primordial being, basically someone who even created,
When? When will it happen?
who like preceded the universe.
I'm afraid you will not live to see spring.
Oh damn.
But that's not too far away.
That's like 3 months.
What are you guys freaking out about? All we have to do is defeat this Nyx.
You don't get it, do you, Junpei?
And that won't be a problem, because we've never lost.
We've been fighting shadows.
Defeating Nyx is impossible. It has nothing to do with strength, ability, or power. Just as all living things die, and the flow of time is continuous, Nyx cannot be defeated.
What?
I mean, the only way to counter something like that is, I mean, all primordial beings have a counterpart.
That's bullshit!
Like there has to be someone that represents life, right?
This is all so sudden.
I was born from a collection of shadows. But now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. All gifts I received because I was inside him. So I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's coming cannot be avoided. But it is possible to live in peace until she arrives. You'll have to kill me. If I were to disappear, all memories of the Dark Hour would disappear with me,
Memories as well?
as would any recollection of the fate that awaits you. You won't remember anything. The coming of the fall will be instantaneous, and you will not suffer.
We'll forget everything?
No.
You'll be able to return to your normal lives.
That's a disservice to everyone that's died for this. Whether it's Miki, Shinji, or Mitsuru's father.
And in doing so, the time until the fall will be slightly delayed.
And Chidori.
In essence, I am the same as Nyx and cannot be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's human.
Wait, so, well, I'm guessing Nyx is genderless.
So if death comes from his hands, I think it may be possible.
So he can refer to Nyx as masculine, but also call him a maternal being as well.
Ryoji-kun.
Makes sense.
If you don't kill me, you will suffer more than you could ever imagine. With no hope for salvation, you will live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want you to have to endure such pain.
I don't want my memories to be erased. To forget everything would be like hiding from the truth.
Would that really be such a bad thing? All that awaits you now is despair. You don't know the terror of absolute death. Please, don't make your decision without at least thinking about what I've said.
We've all lost someone. And forgetting
Why
it,
is this happening?
doing something like erasing our own memories, is like running away from this.
You don't have to decide right now. You have until December 31st, New Year's Eve, to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the dark hour and become intangible.
Ryoji?
I will disappear with the coming of Nyx anyways, so don't worry about me. I'll be back on New Year's Eve.
Hey, Ryoji, wait!
Wait! I can't sense him anymore. Ryoji-kun's no longer here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ryoji-kun.
We will see him again on New Year's Eve.
We have 28 days. So what I was sort of getting at back there was, in order for a universe to exist, right, there has to be some sort of balance. And if Nyx is this over-god of death, there is always going to be a counterpart that has to represent life, otherwise the world would have ended already, correct? So that's sort of our only option, but I don't know how that's gonna work. A lot of what I'm talking about comes from just my understanding of world creation, because I play a lot of D&D, and also what I know about the Elder Scrolls lore and stuff. But there's always like an elder god, an over god, and sometimes it's divided into two beings. If there is one being that represents only death, then there has to be one that represents life, and that's the way things work. So I guess our only hope is to have some sort of way to either channel or communicate with some other aspect. I don't really know, because what Ryoji is sort of saying is that Nyx is above all gods, which makes sense, because if you look here, I have Dionysus. Here I have Loki. These are gods from all other kinds of religions, okay? So, and I mean, Dionysus is under the higher god. We have like all these deities in our possession. I think it's possible that we could maybe even channel someone of a higher status. So I don't know, but it is really interesting to think about, and that's something I'm going to be pondering over for a while until we come back and see what is awaiting us on New Year's Eve. But until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.